So let's take a look at a basic sentence, but in negative. So here we have the same sentences that I used in my affirmative demonstration. You are students. I have eyeglasses. We study English. So what happens is we're going to add an auxiliary, which is sometimes a little verb and sometimes it's another word. And examples of auxiliaries are did, does, do, will, was, were, is, are, am, will be, would, could, should, must, can. All of those are auxiliaries, but I'm going to use some basic ones just to show you how to change a sentence into a negative. And we have to add not, and not makes it negative. So the first thing is we're going to add the word not. The exception I'm going to start with is when the verb is be, such as that, we are going to use that as the auxiliary. So it becomes you are not students. That's the exception, the verb be. Otherwise, you would have to put another word for an auxiliary. So if we take this out, we're going to put the not here. We can't say I not have eyeglasses. We have to add that auxiliary, remember? So I'm putting I do not have eyeglasses. And then it follows the formula exactly like that. And if we put not here, again, we have we do not study English. But what happens when we have a subject that is he, she, or it? And in present, we have an S on the verb. Well, this is what happens. Instead of having the S on that verb, we are going to put the S right here. Therefore, this shows that the subject is a he, she, or it, and we are going to scratch the S so that this one, the auxiliary, shows the S, and this one no longer shows the S. Therefore, anytime you have an auxiliary, you do not need to conjugate this verb right here. So just say, Johanna does not love cats. Now, what happens if there are two verbs? Remember this sentence? And we had the word to, and we have this verb right here as the second verb. Let's squeeze things over here. And the sentence was, they want to work. We can still make it a negative. We're going to just add, like in the other sentences, the not and the auxiliary. Now it's really important that the auxiliary conjugates with the subject. For example, this would not make sense. They does not want to work, because does only goes with he, she, or it. They is not a he, she, or it. So again, make sure that the auxiliary conjugates correctly with the subject. And now this is a perfect sentence. That's negative. They do not want to work. So nothing has changed here. You just need to add your do and your not. But this becomes an infinitive verb, and this becomes an infinitive verb, which means you don't conjugate them because why? The auxiliary shows the conjugation. So, for example, if I change it up and put Johanna, let me show you. And remember, the auxiliary shows the conjugation, and I'm going to put, normally I would have Johanna wants with an S to work because it's a he, she, or it. So Johanna wants to work. That's the affirmative. But because we are now putting it in negative, you see where the S is conjugating with Johanna. Therefore, I'm going to scratch this. And like I said, these two verbs now become infinitive. You do not conjugate them. So that's how you make a basic sentence into negative.